Hey guys, quick intro this week. It is Wednesday now. I'm uploading last week's video as we speak, so that should be up today. Maybe tomorrow. Yesterday I did some work on the camper. I guess you can call it a revision. I started painting this door black, as you will have seen in the last video, and I did not like that, so I painted it gray. And I'm still not sure if I like it. If anybody has any ideas on what they think might look better, give me some thoughts. There was this aluminum trim that went around. This was white. This was just silver. I think I'm going to paint this black, but we'll see. So I did that, and then I got a new doorknob yesterday. So now I have, because I didn't have a key to the old door, so yeah, now it's unlocked. And then I carpeted the inside, which now it looks terrible. It didn't stick very well, I guess. But yeah, I carpeted the inside, and then I primed all of the legs, and I cleaned them first and then primed them, and then I primed all the caps too, so I could paint them. It's a gloss protective enamel. And then I need to take these off or mask them or something so I can get them primed, and then I'm going to paint them all black. So for now, I'm going to probably just paint one, see how it looks, and I can't really reinstall them until I get these plates drilled out and then installed. So kind of a oversight, or whatever you want to call it. I need to cut into this trim because I want it to overhang the bottom, because I'm going to drill a hole in the bottom of it in the center to put tie down points in for my frame mounts. So yeah, so I need to probably just notch the wood or cut the end off of the wood and then repaint it, and then drill these out, slide it on, and then drill it out again. I keep saying yeah. So that'll probably happen later this week. That's pretty much it for updates right now. I'm gonna set you guys up so you could watch me paint. I'll paint one cap too, just to see how it's gonna turn out. It's getting kind of cold, so I need to just do it while I have a little bit of warmth. So yeah, I'm gonna get going on that and let you guys watch. Spacers that I'm going to make, I think, will be perfect for my truck. So yeah, I'm going to probably end it here. This is a short clip for today, unless I could think of anything else. No, I'm done for today. Just kidding. I've got a few more things. I need to put the Apple TV remote holder over in the camper, and then I need to put this piece of cedar above the passenger, or the passenger side window, rear window. So I'm gonna do that right now. Hey guys, I ordered. I always start off with the same. I always start off saying the same thing. I need to get better about that. I just got home from work. I decided that I want to do solar on the camper, so I ordered uh, two 100 watt solar panels, so 200 watts total. And I ordered a through wall thimble, whatever you want to call it, for solar wires, and I ordered a set of crimp tools, and so the kit that I bought comes with a cheap little like Wanderer. I got the Renogy stuff, but it just comes with the Wanderer charge controller, battery wires for ground and positive, and then it comes with the solar panel wires that go like not MPPT, but the wires that go from the solar panel to the charge controller. The Bluetti has the same connectors for charging via solar. I think they're pretty universal. I'm not too familiar with solar. I've done solar on one other camper project. So I'm assuming that the Bluetti has a charge controller built in. Somebody may be able to confirm that, but I watched YouTube videos of people using Renogy panels on Bluetti devices or Bluetti units, whatever. So I ordered that. I think that the brackets for Renogy and the mounting hardware that they come with for mounting it, I think would be perfect for the metal roof that I just put on. I'm going to put them on sideways, as you'll see in the videos that I haven't shot yet, but I'll be shooting probably this weekend. And then I just need to get creative on where I want to run my wires, because I don't want wires coming down over the eave and then tucked up back underneath the eave and then down the wall. So I'm going to get creative with that. I'm not going through the roof. Like, the only penetrations that I'll put through the roof are screws, and those gasketed screws. So I might go under the gable trim and then around underneath the gable, and then maybe just punch through the wall there, and then something like that. So we'll see. That's going to be kind of a work in progress, but I figured I'd do a quick little unboxing of the Renogy. So here it is. It's not an expensive kit. I really didn't care about it being expensive. I've used Renogy before, and I know that it's an awesome brand. So yeah, I didn't need the charge controller, and all I needed was the two panels and the wires and the connectors. But the price was like, it was like some like weird Prime deal that they were having, and I don't know, it was like $50 off or 60, something like that off. So I just figured I might as well, and especially since I was just thinking about getting solar, so I have a second way to charge. But yeah, so I'm gonna set you guys up so you could watch.
Let the boy watch.
Yeah, so here's the two panels. Nothing crazy fancy. And all the goodies inside. Hold on, sweetie. She's back inside, baby. Yeah. Yeah, so here's the two panels. Yeah, these will be great. Oh yeah, I also needed the mounting hardware too. That's something I would have had to order separately. So yeah, this charge controller, not going to use as of right now. Maybe one day I'll get like a battery bank and put it in there, and then also have the Bluetti. So I'll hang on to the charge controller. I'll hang on to these the power and ground wire. But like I said, this is all I need is the solar panel wires, and then the 2-to-1 reducers, so I can couple the two panels into one set of wires. And then the mounting brackets, which have their own gasketed screws that have self-tappers in them. I'm not sure if I'll use them or if I'll just use the color matched screws that I have with my roof. So yeah, there's that. And let's see. I got a 2-pack of the terminal or the through wall connectors. So a 2-pack of those, and they just twist on and they tighten down for waterproofing on the solar panel wires. And then there's nothing crazy special. It was just a little crimp tool set, but it comes with extra connectors so I can get my custom length of wire, some weird little wrenches for these, and then the pins for the wire themselves, which go inside of there, and then obviously the crimper. So hey guys, I just got to the camper. I went and picked up a few things on the way to the shop. I've got my dog with me and my daughter eating some McDonald's. We're watching a movie. So I stopped and got a smoke and carbon monoxide alarm, and I got 4 of these like window alarms. I'm going to put one on the door and one on each of the 2 big windows. The small windows are way too small for that to be an issue. I got a roll of 2-inch wide blue masking tape or 1.88 inches. I'm going to use that to mask off the jacks in a couple spots so I can paint them without issues. I don't want to paint the switches, obviously. And I can't pop the switches out without like removing all the wires. So I'm just going to mask around that. I got a porch light from Harbor Freight that has a solar panel, but it's not attached to the light. So what I'm going to do is put the light right outside the door in the little nook area, and then the solar panel will go up at the where the face of the wall is, just underneath the eave. But yeah, so that's where the solar panel is going to go, and then I'm going to install what I brought, paint the jacks, maybe drill those holes so I can get those spacers put on. And then maybe even get the jacks back on. And then, yeah, probably tomorrow. I got the 2-inch roofing screws so I could finish doing the ridge cap and then get the roof completely finished. So that'll happen this weekend. The solar panels will go on this weekend. And yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. Stay tuned. All right, quick update. I did. My camera battery died, battery died. So I was drilling these before the camera died. Now I've installed 2 of them. I left this this overhang. You might be able to see it better from the back. I left this overhang here. I'm going to drill a hole in there, and then I think that'll be my tie down point for my truck receivers. And I'll put like a swivel eyelet in there. But yeah, that's done. The cap's just sitting on it for now. And yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. It needs to get wired. And then I did this side as well. I didn't do the front yet. I had to cut the trim back a little bit because it was longer than what the mounting point used to be. So I'll have to do some touch-up paint there, and then paint all that and do a little bit more trim. But you can see that the light's installed and it turns on when somebody walks up to it. It's kind of dim right now because we haven't been getting solar, so it didn't really charge up. I filled this gap with a bunch of caulk. I need to do a little bit more, and then that can get painted probably this weekend. Hey guys, back at it again today. Today I'm going to get the other 2 jacks on, probably get the solar on, and finish all the touch-up painting that I need to do. Maybe do a little bit of inside trim stuff that I've been thinking about doing. And yeah, I'm trying to think of what else to do today. Oh yeah, I'm going to, once I get the other 2 jacks on, I'm going to get the whole thing jacked up, get that cart out from under it, and start working on a riser that I need to build for the to fit in my bed and clear the rails. Because I think I've said this in previous videos, but I guess the depth of trucks the truck beds has changed since 1974 or something, but it doesn't quite fit in depth wise down here. So my plan is to basically just run like 2x4 stringers across the bottom of it, and then like a 2x6 on the outside of it. You'll see when I get to it, but basically make it 4 inches taller as it sits in the bed of the truck. And yeah, that's my plan for that. But I need to get prepared for that. So get the jacks back on permanently and yeah, do that. And then I think after I finish doing that, I'll paint it. And that way I could just paint the 2x4s and all that. I just said 4x4s. Maybe I will use 4x4s. But then I could paint it all at once that way. So yeah, that's that. I'm going to get to it. So I got the gland in, and it's just right above the shore power socket. That'll get attached tomorrow. I'll silicone. Whoa, hey, hold on. Sorry. That'll get attached tomorrow. I'll silicone those holes. I'll silicone this gland, get it screwed on nice and straight, and then I'm ordering coax cable clips, so I'll be able to tuck the wire into the corner and attach them to either the trim or to the siding, and then I'll just sneak it right along there, and then do a little drip loop, service loop type thing right here up into the gland, and then I'll do the cable ties, or the cable clips up in there all the way up to the eave or to the peak, and then just kind of a little wrap around there. I'm gonna put something to protect the metal from the or protect the wires from the metal there, and then everywhere else up top is already kind of rounded off and protected. So yeah, that's that. I'm gonna run the cable or the connectors on and get the Bluetti plugged in, I guess, just kind of get the wires measured up and see how much I need, and yeah, get on to the next stuff. Show you what I did. I caulked around the new spots that I cut. I got these plates on. I don't like the sheen, and I had some runs. I'm not proud of that, so I might hit them again. I might sand that, I might not, I don't know. I just need to make sure there's no sheen differences. I guess it's the lighting too, but yeah, all the jacks are on, and aside from this one's always kind of had issues here. This part of this upper plate got warped when I was trying to break the whole jack loose because it was rusted shut. So it kind of got bent, and once you bend steel and bend it again, yeah, you can see it. It just gets weaker and weaker. So I need to strengthen it somehow, maybe adding a plate underneath it just along this way. We'll see how I do that, but that's the issue with this jack. The function of like crank handle works just fine. And I guess in the worst world, I could take all the motors off and just use like a drill attachment for the crank handle, or for the crank handle replacement. So anyway, I did that. The solar's on, as you guys saw. I ran the wires in and around and got them in the oh my gosh, I just got them in the this housing, whatever, and then through the walls, and then caulked on, screwed on, and then these will be nice and cleaned up. I'll tuck them away like that so I can still use my outlet, and then run it up. I ran it up through there, around the corner, and up, and then around like I showed you. I went underneath and caulked all the seams and any old holes that were up there, and I still need to flatten a couple of them out, but yeah, I got all the seams. I got all the seams up in here, and and then I'll clean up all these cobwebs and stuff once the caulk dries. I caulked the front where it needed, and then the other side, obviously, right up in there, all the way across, and then any holes from like old plumbing for gas pipe and stuff like that. My thoughts for wiring the jacks: I've got a roll of 50 feet of wire. I'm going to run the wires down. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? I'm going to run the wires down probably along here with those cable clips, and then just over the edge underneath, run it up front, meet up with this guy, and then they'll just meet up down here. And then I just need to figure out where I'm going to go in. Actually, I should go around the front because keep it a little bit neater. Yeah, I'll run the wires around front this way with the cable tie, and then meet this one with another wire, and then I'll be at 2 or 3 wires by there, and then I'll run it along, across, and then up to the main one, and then to where we're gonna go in through here. So I'll need to find another grommet, or actually no, I've got a second one of these, I could just do another one of these housings and tighten it down on the cable. So anyway, that's the update for today. Hey guys, just got back from Lowe's. I went and bought some pressure treated 4x4s and some pressure treated 2x6s. I'm gonna do the kind of a cradle around the bottom of the camper to give it a riser of I think 4 inches or 3.5 inches, whatever is required to fit my bed. I got some construction adhesive to glue the 2x3s on and the 4x4s on, or 2x3s, 2x6s, like I just said, and the 4x4s across the bottom and down the sides. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do now. The caulk should be dry, so I'm hoping I can get some painting done. And then all the stuff that I ordered yesterday, it just got delivered, but I don't want to go home to get it, so I'll probably do that tomorrow. And that might end up actually happening on next week's episode, because I'm probably going to be wrapping up this week's video today. So yeah, that's that. I'm going to get started. Hold on a sec, baby. Okay, so I found some a tube of black, like really heavy duty caulk, and it's more like a butyl rubber. But so I put it on every seam that I just created all the way across. I patched those screw holes because I might as well. Got it gooped up in there where the side panels are to load stuff into the back of the truck while the camper's in. All the way around there, down here, across the hole underneath where the 4x4 comes out. There was enough construction adhesive right here that gooped out, so I just used that, and then black all the way across. Same thing on this side. And I haven't always been a believer in painting pressure treated, especially the perforated stuff. But I'm gonna do it in this case. I also decided there's no need for using the underbed coating or the truck bed liner that I was gonna use for the coating on the underneath of the camper. From all the black trim I had, I've got like most of a gallon still, so I'm just gonna use that. I'm just gonna paint the underside up here. I'll just roll it on with black, get all of that, and then do all of that. This face here needs to get hit with black, I think I decided. And then that needs a bunch of, probably a few coats of black because it's just raw. And then I'll be satisfied with that. So I'll paint I'll do a couple coats on the pressure treated and hope it looks good. And then this metal, I'll just roll on black as well. It's not going to be a problem. A couple coats, and it'll seal it right up. It'll be great. So I measured the depth of my truck bed, and it is about 22 inches. The riser that we just built will make it 23 and some change inches to where the wings come out. So, yeah, baby. Somebody riding their horse out there? Okay, so I got this painted. Once it dries, I think it'll look a little bit less glossy, but I did use a lot of caulk and stuff around here, and I really went heavy on the paint just for the sake of getting it as waterproof as possible. Still have to cut in some of those spots. The silicone was still a little bit wet there, or the caulk rather. Little touch-up spots, but that's all. Whoops, that's all been covered. Cut up in there. Yeah, but I put it on really heavy. I'll probably put on another coat. I got most of the edges all cut in. All that there, up here, up to there. I'll have to do a touch-up coat of the gray on there. But this whole side got blacked, painted good. Like I said, I'll have to hit some of these spots here that the roller wouldn't get, up there all the way across. But the upper part's all done, real thick, real heavy. Yeah, and then the front side, oh my goodness, sorry. The front side got hit really heavy. A spot up there I got to touch up, and then that side's all hit real hard. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this week though, guys. I'm happy with the amount of views that I got in my last video. I think it's progressively, just in the last month, it's progressively gotten more and more views. I'm really happy with this camper and this project. Yeah, honestly, next weekend we might be doing a test fit onto the truck, which would be really cool. And yeah, that'll be a big moment. So, and honestly, that's probably the same moment that things are going to be pretty much done once I can get it up onto the truck and use my tie downs and stuff. And I do have like the super proper tie downs, these torque lift ones. I'm kind of wishing I would have gotten the black ones now, but I can't remember if I bought these. Oh no, I bought these used. I got a really good deal on them. But then the frame mount brackets right there from Torque Lift, and then I've got the locks for all of these too. And so once we drill holes right here, I ordered the 3/8 eyelets, jaw swivels. So they'll bolt on, and then yeah, we should be able to bolt it onto the truck and get it on. And then maybe next weekend I might take it and have it weighed. I'm guessing at this point that I'm probably still under 1,000 pounds. So yeah, well, I'm gonna guess that we're at 1,000 pounds. So if I'm over that, I'm totally fine with that. My other camper, like I said, was like 1150 or 1250 or something. So I'm not worried about it being overweight. I've said this before, but my truck's payload capacity is 2450. So I'm not going to get anywhere near that. I would never want to. I want to be comfortable and feel secure and safe and all that. So let's fingers crossed for under 1,000, and I think we'll feel good. We can add gear in the future and stuff like that, and maybe more batteries and this and that. So anyway, that's going to do it for this week. Thanks, guys. All right, bye.